What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 3 of the Digilocke. Last time we got our first scanned Digimon, we evolved said Digimon, and we got ourselves good old Mochimon here. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Digi-volve tab, Mochimon, and we're going to roll for Mochimon's Digi-volution line. G. So it has 4 lines. So we're going to generate, and we got 2. So we're going to Digi-volve into this second one over here. I already know what it is, but just in case y'all don't, I'm going to leave it a secret. Be sassy. And I believe we're supposed to leave Eden and log out and go meet up with Kyoko. Now that we have our body back.
無事に戻ってこれたじゃないか。当然。しかし、よくよく現実離れした能力だ。物理法則に律儀に従っているのは。
I hope y'all are having a good week so far. And I hope you all enjoy this episode. If you do happen to enjoy this episode, give a like and hopefully subscribe. And if you feel like commenting because you want to be nicknamed after one of the Digimon, leave a comment with the name you want.
相変わらず物をそれとその呼びかけようちゃんこそいい加減諦めてくれないかい。いくつになっても美人の
I wonder if I can change the voice actors to English. That might be better. I'm gonna try that actually. That way you can just listen to the cutscenes and I don't have to fill it with dialogue while you're trying to read. In case we have some non-English native speakers who have difficulty keeping up with how fast we go in this text. So this guy is basically an old friend of her father's. This thing about coffee is going to be... You're going to read some of the ingredients she puts in her coffee, and you're just going to be like, what? Sorry, I'm doing it again. I can read faster, and I know what they're saying, so I'm accidentally speeding through it. Eden syndrome.
お願いします。
エデン症候群ってのはエデンを利用中のユーザーが年々患者数は増えているが原因、治療法、症状いまだセントラル病院にはエデン症候群患者の専用病棟が妙に情報統制が厳しくてな上白のイメージダウンになるのを恐れて今回の件も噂の息を出ないため近くセントラル病院
はい
ああセントラル発症患者の増加普段の病院で人の出入りこれは何か
ようやく
ああ
やはり
おっとそろそろ商人も悪い
Funny how at the first mention of coffee, he must suddenly leave. Coffee. I personally love my coffee. See what he's saying? If anyone watches that time I was reincarnated as a slime, her coffee is essentially the same as Shion's cooking. Terrifying stuff.
聞いての通り、エデン症候群絡みの生きた情報は手に入る。そして、これからさらにエデンで異変が起き、これは偶然いな、私はこれからセントラル、君もぜひ、君の状態に関する情報も求めよ。いや、
Hospital. Looks like we gotta break into a hospital. cutscenes are really long. I do apologize if there's just like dead silence for times, but I'd bet my bottom dollar she's an important character. Womp womp. Hey girl, have we met? Just silence. Just like my real love life. Ha ha ha, self-burn. I'm sorry for that. Okay. So I'm just gonna see real quick if I can turn the voices. No, I think I had to do it at the very beginning. I might play around. Wait, hold on. Let's make sure there isn't any. Although I don't think we got any keywords to use, so I think we just have to go straight to the second floor. Go floor by floor. Looks like nothing. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, so when you see NPCs in the overworld that have these little exclamation marks, it means they're there to continue the story. That way you don't have to literally talk to every NPC, try and figure out what to do. So grab my good old G Fuel here. If y'all watching the Villain Lock as well with Mount Silver, you know I like to drink my G Fuel while I record. Keeps my vocal cords nice and, you know, wet. I just did it again. Let me go back to the lobby. See, this time I fucked myself over because I actually didn't read what she was saying, so now I don't know where to go. I may be a little lost. Ah, connect jump. So basically, these little circles here mean you can enter the network and go do Digimon stuff. So these are like basically highways. You basically just fly along them. Different paths can lead to like items and stuff, and there's encounters usually on these platforms. See ya, sucker! Go Luckymon. And we scanned a Poyomon. I'm telling you guys, this music is a banger. Once we get into some of the later fights, ooh. Well, that didn't do any damage. In my opinion, the biggest downside to this game is the fact that you don't know what level your opponents are, how much health they have, or like defense or anything like that, or you can't even gauge it at all. Makes it rather difficult to like understand like when I should switch out a Digimon, because like sometimes not even super effective damage will one-shot you. It'll be just like a regular, not a regular attack, but like a regular skill, and they're just much higher level than you without realizing it, and you just get screwed. Leave it to me. Gotta find the data. Oh fuck. That's my physical body. That's kind of confusing. So here we learn that the main character actually has Eden syndrome, or his main body does. Yet we have no idea. Pardon me. Serious illness. We're suddenly falling into coma. This is just explaining more about Eden syndrome. There's no treatments for it. Eden's owned by Kamishiro Enterprises, so they should have some type of influence on this disease. If it's a disease. That's just tacky. Why are you here? I'm just a plain old detective's assistant.
そうですか。エデン症候群について何か聞きたい。質問がある。誤解しないでください。私は上城に世話に。治った人、私が知っている人で。でも。
No cure. What?
どうなるって、それ以外のショック。
This is basically just reiterating what everything we know, everything we know already. English.
最近この人。そうですか。
Mysterious.
それは上城もそのためにこうして特別エデンのせいでなんとかしなきゃいけないんです。
ポンポン。
会話の弾んでいるところを邪魔してすまないが、招かれざる。
Uninvited guest.
こんにちは、ケビンさん。お仕事
Classic.
リエさん、今日は来ないは。
ケビンさんのたくましい大巨我慢でき
岸辺様、仕事中。
お堅いのね。
岸辺理恵。上城の上役が何をしに来た。必要な情報を手に入れた。おっと。ではロビーで落ち合おう。
Okay. That was pretty, of course she's wearing
ゆうこちゃん。
fish stocks.
き
Fish leggings? I don't know what they're called.
リエさん、
Fishnets. That's what it is.
大好きなゆうこちゃんの顔。
私が一人でいるのが
なんかリエちゃんセンサーがビビる。ほら辛いでしょ。
別に。
ところで
Uh-oh.
ピクニック。
はい。
We might get busted.
私たちの服。
そんなこと。
それとも
Well, at least she's all like hip with the times.
あそこの部屋とか。や
Man, I really hope this episode doesn't turn into another like cutscene episode. Problem is you can't skip these either, which kind of blows. But this is also main story, so I wouldn't want to skip it anyways. But as the name suggests, it's called DigimonStory, so it's mostly a story game. But there is a lot of side stuff we get to do, and that stuff will be mostly gameplay. So hopefully we won't spend too much of this series in cutscenes, but a lot of it will be in cutscenes, so I do apologize. But if you haven't seen or heard of this game, and this is the first time you're ever seeing this, It might be, it's a pretty good story. There's a pretty big twist, and it's pretty worth. I really enjoyed it, at least.
あの人どこへ
Where did I go? Oh look, it's an online computer. AKA we went in the computer. Oh. Yes, we must go the other way. I kind of wish they kept this as part of the prologue, because this is all like prologue type stuff. I haven't even been able to like introduce the main hub of where you take on missions and stuff. Okay, so there's a good example. Right there, when Motimon leveled up, it learned power energy. So just like how Terriermon learned heal, Motimon learned power energy, and when we Digivolve Motimon, it will keep power energy, just as like when we Digivolve Terriermon, it will keep heal. So that's just it's basically like learning moves on Pokemon, and except you don't have just 4 move slots. You have, okay, I'll talk about it a little bit right now. So here we have a list of skills we have equipped to our Digimon, and then in here you can see a list of learn skills. So we can actually learn 20 different skills, but we can only equip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can only equip 5. So it's similar in the sense to Pokemon, where I guess it's like a move relearner. You can like swap out skills how you want, just like how in Pokemon you could go to a move relearn and relearn something from earlier if you need it for a specific battle or something. So yeah, but we can only have 5 inherited and 1, or some Digimon have 2 unique skills, but basically you can only have a max of 6 equipped. So if I have 2 unique skills, I can only equip 4 inherited ones. And if I have 1, I can equip 5. Most of the time, we'll be using our unique skills, and the inherited ones will be used for like just maximizing damage and stuff like that.
ただひたすらに粘り強く、鉄頭鉄尾、堅固な黒金のごとき忍耐力で当たれ。父の言葉だ。さて、本題だが、君はこれからどうするつもりかな?
I've actually started, a bunch of my friends have started like referencing me as that, as like, oh look, it's Witty the Dragon. Just because like when I'm smoking from my vape, I like to exhale through my nose, so I'm not like breathing into the mic. I also find it causes me to cough a little bit less, not sure why. The coffee. Pretty sure she actually lists off the ingredients. See? Why would there be pink in it? This is supposed to be regular black coffee. Just look at those ingredients. In coffee. Okay, I know what happens when you click each of these, and this one is the funniest, so I'm just gonna click this one. He blew up. Alright. So, one other thing is that at the end of every chapter, it gives us the opportunity to save. So, after this cutscene, it should flash the chapter 2, which means we get a new Digimon. Oh, perfect. I was hoping this mission was in this, even though I don't know why I would think it wasn't, but... Okay, this is basically just explaining how to, like, take stuff and do quests and missions and stuff, which I'll be explaining anyways, so we're not going to just do that cutscene. All right, so here we have the whiteboard. No, I want to explain it. So on the whiteboard, we'll have a bunch of these little pieces of paper, which are our quests. Red pins mean that it's to progress the main story. Purple pins means it's a DLC slash, what are they called? Great Quest missions. At the end of the game, around chapter 19, we unlock something called the Great Quests. I think they're called Great Quests. I'm probably wrong. Where there's going to be a bunch of, like, super hard Digimon to fight. We probably won't do those for the Digilocke, but I will probably do them afterwards once we've beaten the Digilocke, and I can have, like, deaths again, because these fights will kill Mons, or Digimon, a lot. I think the last time when I did the final one, I bought 20 like max revives, and I used all 20. Like, they're really, really hard. Then there's a couple of other types. There's blue and yellow, which are side cases. I'm not quite sure what the difference between blue and yellow is. And then green is from the Digifarm, which are basically just like side quests to increase your sleuth rank, which is right here. So here you can see Sleuth Rank 1 Baby Cyber Sleuth. Basically, the farm quests are for getting medals and items, and you can get certain certain missions which unlock special items, but we won't be doing those because we don't need them. They're mostly for like getting the online stuff, items and shit. So we won't be doing that. Hey, look, it's the Digilab lady. Good day. Okay. I got a glove. Oh, she installed a program into my body. Giggity. I think this lets me... Oh, thanks. Yeah, don't tell me what's gonna go on with my body. Just say I'm gonna find out in the future. That's cool. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Basically telling us about some prophecy. Okay, so something I do get with... This is the complete edition that came with the Steam shop. So we do get the DLC stuff. So Naminimon X, Gallimon X. And yeah. So basically these are a bunch of Digimon that we're not going to be using. Training items. These are basically just good items. Okay. Alright. Ah, balls. Okay, so the first case we took, I kind of skimmed, I didn't read through the case mission. We basically have to go throughout this building, which is called Nakano, and talk to people and meet the store owners and such of the building. So I don't see any exclamation points, so we're just gonna go up. Ooh, shiny. They're here somewhere. They're there. It's Nokia!
てかまあそりゃそうかけど覚えてない？ちょっと心配だな。大事な時になると君にも嫌な。あ、それはへえ、電脳探偵。
I just got asked on a date and said no. buddy.
何それ別にいいけどてかいいか悪まあハッカーになるとかより全然てかハッカーだよあらたあいつハッカーだったよ助けてはくれたけどなんかちょっとへこむな嘘つかこういう時は
Hackers are still considered evil by the general public, so hacker has such a like negative connotation to the name. Oops. Oh yeah, I forget. This screws with the controls for some reason. Well, that's interesting. Where do I go? I forget. Ah, this guy, right. Right, the original mission is to pick up coffee beans. This is the K Cafe. We spend no time here. That's actually a lie. We take on a lot of missions for this guy. We got our coffee beans. I got the beans. So when you finish a mission, the little thing will pop up like that, and you basically go back and hit it in. Well, bam! Done! More cutscenes!
挨拶回りかなり個性の強い面々だがさて次はまず反電脳体の君が新宿で君のことが噂にその間又吉刑事にそれと一つ重要君の母親御さんの仕事で長期間君が倒れたと聞いて帰国しようとしていたところを
Oh yeah, my mom.
して
She thinks I'm in a coma.
親御さんの様子はどうん安心したようでね親御さんの件は君に一では行動
Edition Juku. So this is the Digimon. Like I said, this basically doesn't do anything. I kind of wish it did, but we're basically just gonna go drop these off. And so there's a shortcut on the controller that lets me just move it directly from my party to the bank, so that's what I did. Go back and get the rest of them. We will not be using these because they're basically full Mega Pokemon. Digimon. Except like super... I'll show them to you guys, just so you can see what they look like. We gotta go pick up Leopardmon. Ta-da! Stats. Yeah, so as you can see, they're like chibi forms of Mega Evolved Digimon. And if you check their stats, like 45 attack, 40 defense versus... Oh, I guess they're basically the same. That's interesting. But they're all Mega level. That's weird. I've never actually used them because, like, that's boring. But yeah. And this Digivolve's at what level again? 7. And then what do we need for Gargomon? 15. And off we go! Okay, we're at the 30-minute mark, so I'm gonna go and see if I can't finish Shinjuku, and then we'll call it an episode. Hopefully it doesn't take longer than 10-ish minutes. I'm gonna keep the episode to about 30 to 40 minutes. But basically we just have to run around and talk to people. Oh, I almost forgot! We started a new chapter! We have to go convert our new Digimon. So you know what? We're gonna go do that, and then we'll come back and do the rest of Shinjuku afterwards. This is basically just us accusing Arata of being a hacker, and he's basically like, nah, you're wrong. Alright. So we go over to Digiconvert, and we're gonna roll between Poyo and Koromon. And we get Koromon, yes. I'm not gonna lie, I really want Koromon. Ta-da! Bubbles. So we're gonna go into our bank. Oh, bam! And now we have Koromon. It's awesome. So now we have 3 team members. Actually, that didn't take time at all. 2 minutes. Let's see if we can grab this stuff done. That way, next episode we can jump right into some fights and fun stuff. She's super spaced out. All into Jimmy Ken.
家じゃずーっと地味犬の PV 見てるらしいしよ。つうか、お前
These are our old classmates.
なあ、さくら、聞いたかよ。こいつ。おい、おいってば。サワサワ。
Don't invade a girl's personal space. You'll get punched.
地味犬知ってる？バンドだよ、バンド。まあ、曲はとにかく、お前が電脳探偵になって学校サボりまくってるってことはわかる。送別会したのにな。けど、これからもお前に会えるな。へへ。
And you get replies. But they literally don't impact the story in any way, shape, or form. I think there's something at the bottom of this thing. Nope, I was wrong. I got lost again. No. Shiny object. We're like a crow, we must pick up all shiny objects. That looks like everything. Guess we go back? 35 minutes. I get lost a lot in this game. It's not very good at telling you where to go. Oh.
その様子ならば。ところで話は変わるが、現在君のアカウントはそのためコネクトジャンプで侵入できると、そのような状態ではさて、仕事の時間。
Time for work.
約束した時刻ど。ようこそ。
失礼しま。
おお、君と。
いえ。
We met once.
まあいいでしょう。
You can...
はい。
では、
はい。父が
消えた。
行方不明に探偵さんには消えてしまった。はい。ですが、アカウント情報
呼びかけても
全く父を。
わかりました。お引き受け。ではすぐに連絡先を教え。
いえ。それでは。
Doesn't want to give me your contact info? That's kind of sketch.
山科誠の結論から言えば、アカウントの動きに最
Account.
近巷を賑わし、君にはまずアカウントの乗っ取りはエデンで聞き込み調査をすれば出番だ、ワトソン。
My dear Watson. You got the keyword account rating. I'm just gonna... Okay, so next time on Digilocke, we're gonna go and see if we can't find Yuko's father. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day/night, and we will see you all next time. Bye.